Hello, and welcome to this edition of Mornings. I'm Maddie Heilvile.
And I'm Carlos Puentes. Today is Tuesday, April 21st, and E-Day here at North Penn High School. Mr. Broomball has a question for all of you World War I buffs out there.
Hey, welcome to this week's Broomball Challenge. This challenge deals with an event in World War I. On this date, April 21st, what major aviation event occurred in World War I? The answer when we get back.
The North Penn Academic Decathlon team ended their year on a high note this past week in Garden Grove, California. Overall, the national competition, the team placed 13th in the country and 7th in the large school division. Included among these accolades is the achievement of 7 individual medals in the competition. North Penn swept the mathematics category, with Yang Yu winning gold, Jerry Zhao winning silver, and Serena Yang taking home bronze. Among other individual medals were Serena Yang also claiming bronze in both speech and economics, and Oscar Armas-Louis taking home bronze in both essay and interview. Following these excellent accomplishments, team advisors Mr. Gucci and Mrs. Craig would like to thank all of those who supported the team and aided in making this year such a success.
North Penn held their annual International Spring Festival. North Penn News reporter Alexa Duffy has more.
North Penn High School became a microcosm of the world for the annual International Spring Festival. A wide variety of cultures from across the globe were represented, with food, performances, and special activities for the entire family. The cafeteria was full of food from all over the world with selections of traditional desserts and meals. Children also had the opportunity for hands-on learning with food tasting, dress-up, and playing ethnic instruments. Throughout the day, various performances were held all over the school, from the cafeteria to the hallway and to the gym, with the main stage showcasing traditional cultural performances. There was even a planetarium show on the summer sky for families to enjoy. The International Spring Festival is held every year at North Penn High School and is a great opportunity for the community to come together to celebrate our cultural diversity. Reporting for North Penn News, I'm Alexa Duffy.
The reading riot that was held last week was a huge success. North Penn News reporter Carlos Puentes has a story.
Realize that you only get one shot to show a mother the love she needs before her demise.
As part of the celebration of National Library Week, North Penn High School held their annual Reading Riot in the IMC.
The Reading Riot, you could, if you wanted to, call it a readathon, I suppose, because it's an all-day sort of round-robin reading thing where students and teachers, mostly students, read aloud all day long to each other. They take shifts, 5 minutes apiece. We get serious pieces, we get, fun, frivolous, humorous pieces, poems, essays, fiction, letters, speeches, song lyrics, all kinds of stuff. So it's really great to see all the different things people come up with. And I love hearing the students' original material as well as their selections that they didn't write.
Students have the opportunity to read aloud to their peers and really express themselves. A variety of different readings took place that included excerpts from novels, self-written pieces, and even a reading from a children's picture book. It was a fun day for all involved. Reporting for North Penn News, I'm Carlos Puentes.
That happened when I was very young.
Dan Sardero is here with this week's Night Crier update.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Night Crier update. I'm Dan Sardero. Up on the site, we have a couple stories about athletes who have excelled on the field following major injuries. Read our articles about Nicole and Frankie Yanni, and later this week, Mason Nadeau. Last week, the North Penn Navy Jazz Band received news that they would be headlining the 4th annual Steel Sax High School Jazz Band Showcase in Bethlehem. And with the start of baseball season upon us, look out for our story about how America's pastime is constantly changing. Is it for the better or for the worse? Scott Vogel has the story. Don't forget to visit our webpage, nightcrier.org, for all news North Penn related. And, as always, you can follow us on Twitter and Instagram. I'm Dan Sardero, and this has been the Night Crier Update.
Mr. Monero is here to talk with members of the JROTC. Mr. Monero.
Thank you, Carlos. Good morning, North Penn High School. I am here with Chase Childs and Emily Blaze from the Air Force Junior ROTC here at North Penn. and they have two very big events coming up actually within 24 hours of right now. So tell us about what's coming up. First, Chase, tomorrow, 9th period.
All right, tomorrow, 9th period, April 22nd, we have our JROTC Awareness Assembly. So any students that are interested in JROTC, confused what it's about, or have any questions or anything, or even want to become and learn to become a better leader, we advise you to attend. So all you have to do is come down 9th period, after your 8th period, to the Audion. We will sign you in and we will send your teacher an email. So we will also be featuring our award-winning drill team and answering any and all questions that you have. We really advise you to come down, and we really want you guys to come.
All right, thank you, Chase and Emily. Maybe you don't want to be at ROTC, but maybe you like chicken. So what do we do about that?
All right, so tomorrow night we have just the right thing to help you out there. We actually have a Chick-fil-A fundraiser going on tomorrow night from 5 to 8 at the Chick-fil-A in the Montgomeryville Mall. You don't need a flyer or anything. All you have to do is show up and say, I want to help support JROTC, and get your chicken, and then you're all set.
So if you like leadership, structure, competition, you can find out more about joining ROTC.
Yes, you can.
And if you like to eat more chicken, you can support ROTC tomorrow afternoon at Chick-fil-A. Anything else, guys?
I think that's it.
All right, fantastic. Have a great day, North Penn, and we'll send her back to the desk.
The art at North Penn High School will be taking center stage at the end of this week with the unveiling of the AP Studio Art Show. This Friday night, the art show will take place right here at the high school from 6 to 8 p.m., featuring student works from throughout the year. The event will also begin with an opening reception. Make sure to come out and support your fellow students and their fantastic accomplishments from this school year. They may not be famous now, but you may find the next world-renowned artist at this event.
Here's Mr. Ramsey with this week's Weekly Word.
Good
morning. Welcome to the Weekly Word. I'm Mr. Ramsey. Well, recently in the library we had the reading riot, and of course, you know the word riot. It means a violent public disorder. It can also mean the uproar of revelers or a disorderly profusion of something, such as spring flowers erupting in a riot of color. But that's not our actual word this week. A related word is brouhaha, which means either a confused hodgepodge of sounds, a hubbub, or it can mean an uproar, an excessive commotion, a tumult or hullabaloo. So it's publicity, attention, or excitement that is far beyond what is actually justified by the circumstances. So, as Max would say, and Where the Wild Things Are, let the wild rumpus start, and we'll see you next week on the Weekly Word.
This week's Dude Report is giving us a rundown on sports.
Hello, and welcome to this edition of the Suit Report. This week, we will be discussing
sports!
Yes, we're going to be discussing sports.
Go. 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 Yeah, I've been playing hockey for a while now. I mastered it. I know how to dangle, I know how to snipe, I know how to celly, I can juggle, I can scrimmage. I've even mastered flangling. Just kidding, I don't know how to celly.
Oh yeah, I played football once. I got tackled and cried.
I remember studying sport at
College University. I really love the announcers here at the high school. They allow us to jump in and announce whenever we want. It's pretty awesome. What a great skirmish it is out there right now. You know,
I am honored to be here.
Yes.
All right, we are about to see the first play of the game.
Yes.
Let's see, they're lining up at the line of
throwing the hamster skin.
Line of scrimmage.
The offense gets defense, and offense gets offense. The offense gets offense and defense.
All right. The play shot clock is
the shot clock's about 5, 3,
counting down.
We're counting up. We're playing
down,
soccer here. We're
down,
playing soccer. Going up, going up, going
football.
down.
American football. We're gonna and the ball is in the air. They are passing. They're passing the ball, and the wide receiver is receiving a wide.
10 points for Gryffindor.
Okay.
I mean, they think they're announcing, but I mean, we usually just cut their mics whenever they come on. Do they know that? No.
I found that video games can emulate the real feel of hitting the gridiron. What is a gridiron?
We need to get past their defense, but it's impossible.
It's like they have some type of like coach or something that's coaching them and coaching.
A coach is coaching them. Wow. Okay, anywho, break on 3. 1, 2, 3, break!
Break!
All right, we're doing good so far. I think what we should do now is consult our coach. What should we do now, Mr. Madden?
You should use man coverage and blitz the offense by the sideline. Hit him with the line of scrimmage.
Good talk.
Let's do it.
Break.
Let's do it.
Hike. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi.
I got it! Got it again!
1 sport point for me.
Oh yeah, I also did track once. I got tackled and cried.
Okay, so I didn't really study sport ball at college, university, or whatever I said. You really think I play sports? Really?
After that I played rugby. I tackled someone and broke their leg. They cried.
Thank you for joining us for this edition of the Suit Report. Or should I say, Suit Resport. Oh boy, that was a spicy one indeed.
Spicy indeed. Here's the answer to this week's Broomball challenge.
Hey, the answer you've all been waiting for. On this date in World War I, April 21st, 1918, the Red Baron, Manfred von Richthofen, was killed in action. Germany's greatest ace crashed and burned. Bet you didn't know that? Now you do. Thanks for playing this week's Broomball Challenge.
The winner of the Broomball Challenge is Mr. Baker in room B111. That's all for this edition of Mornings. I'm Carlos Puentes.
And I'm Maddie Hiavile. Have a marvelous day.